Hello friends, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. I, Kirtan Mehta from Podar International School Bhavnagar would like to express my sincere gratitude to PN Panicker Foundation for giving me this wonderful opportunity on this national platform to present my topic. In my opinion, what is the future of teaching learning process under the topic video book competition? So, here we go. So, I would like to elucidate on 4 basic aspects on which futuristic education system and futuristic teaching learning process will be shaped up. Those 4 aspects are: the first being connectedness, collaboration and co-creation. Second, anywhere, anytime learning. Third aspect, customization for a learning first approach. And the fourth one, putting testing to the test. Friends, as you all know, that as the world we live in changes according to the demands and expectations of the new age technologies and the new learning plethora of the next generations and upcoming generations and present generation of the students. So now it has become high time to keep our knowledge, the knowledge of all the teachers, to keep the knowledge updated and up to date with the growing demands and expectation of 21st century. So, on that note, I would like to point out the very first aspect, that is connectedness, collaboration and co-creation. The days are gone when the teaching learning process which used to happen in the past, in such a situation or the atmosphere when the teacher is teaching in a monologous way and the students which are in a classroom, they are sitting in a classroom, they learn with whatever the directions and the narratives to be set up by the teachers to them, and they used to follow it. But the futuristic teaching learning process at the education system will supersede the present typical classroom learning, and it will provide such an atmosphere and the atmosphere in such a manner that the students will try to collaborate in a coexistent way in order to gain effective teaching learning output and learning objective. And not only that, they will work in groups, pairs, with peers, and also it will actually create individualized, personalized learners, smooth, effective and efficient experience, which actually will corroborate and collaborate teaching learning process in such a manner that the online and offline, physical and digital teaching learning balance will be supremely maintained. Second aspect which I would like to elucidate on is anywhere, anytime learning. Guys, as you all know, that in today's ever-changing technological era, when the globe, when the world is at our fingertip, when the entire world of the information is at our fingertip, every single day technological demands of the experts, of the fraternities of varying fields are increasing day by day. So it's high time the students also will have to be adapted according to the growing demands of 21st century. And not only that, they will have to expand their capacity of learning. They will have to expand their dexterities and potential and skills and scale and the pace of learning with such an effective and efficient way, so that students will be prepared with futuristic digital education era, which will shape up, not only which will shape up, but which will change the course of Indian education system from the root. Keeping this very context into the account, our Indian education system is revising its policies in the form of NEP, National Education policy system 2020, which is being implemented at various phases across the nation, which actually will give us the sweet fruits and also the benefits for the future generations, which will actually redefine the plethora of the education in terms of the digital learning. Third aspect which I would like to focus on is customization for a learner first approach. Guys, it is very much imperative to have a personalized learner's experience in order to have a more student centric, a more skill based and a more digital learning technological experience which a student can have. Okay, and how effectively can it be improved? Well, customization for a learner approach is completely different than the traditional approach. Gone are the days when the teachers are teaching in a particular classroom, as we are also facing this pandemic this time, and the students have got started adapting to the new digital environment of online teaching learning process. So customization for a learner first approach will open the doorways of technology based digital learning for the students, and it will give the students more of personalized digital learning experience. The fourth point which I would like to elucidate on is putting testing to the test. As you all know, guys, it's been so long, since ages, the student is being evaluated and judged based on his test performance, or you can say the merit based performance, which actually could create stress factor more in students' mind. So those notions will have to be remodified and redesigned and revised. Plans will have to be reshaped and will have to be redesigned in such a manner that the students will get adapted to the new doors of their imaginative potential and skill based learning. And not only that, this is how teachers will be able to give the students more individualistic, personalized teaching learning experience, so that teachers will set up a plan in such a manner that they will set a target which will suit the best demands and expectation and the skills and scales of the students, which will ultimately give benefits to the students. So the students, and in a way, students' learning process will be controlled and regulated in such a manner that it will fulfill students' demand as per their potential, dexterities and skills. At last, guys, I would like to conclude my this video book competition presentation on the topic by saying that in order to give a transition and paradigm shift to the new aura, I would use the word new aura of the technology based blended learning approach and futuristic based teaching learning approach. Teacher of the future generation, teachers of not only the present but of the future generations will not only get to stay updated with the technology based learning, but also they will have to play the role of a facilitator. They will, at the same time, they will also be playing the role of synthesizer, data collector, analyst, researcher, scholar, data collectors, collaborators, and digitally designed super powerful human being, which could shape and change the course of the history of Indian education system. On that note, I would like to bid adieu to all of you. Thank you so much, friends.